Not yet, the police will just see an old man who's losing it and a couple who take care of their father. Harold frowned. So what are you going to do? I looked him in the eye. What we used to do in the field, observe, gather, then strike back. That night I sat alone in the guest room. Harold left a blanket and some clothes for me. I took from my suitcase an old leather journal, the only thing Marcus hadn't noticed. The cover was worn and inside was Elaine's handwriting. Write down everything you want to remember. I opened to the first page and wrote, my hand shaky but firm, Operation Take Back the House begins. The next morning I woke up early, same habit I've had for decades in the service. I brewed coffee, sat on the porch and watched the first light cut through a thin layer of fog. Harold came out holding a newspaper. Fresh news, he said. The bank sent a notice confirming a request to change the account owner, authorized by Marcus Cole with your signature. I let out a dry chuckle, a forged signature. The boy's clever, but not clever enough to fool a man who's written hundreds of military reports. Harold shook his head. How long do you plan to stay quiet? Until I have enough evidence. I remembered what my commander used to say, if you want to win, let the enemy think you're weak, and that's exactly what I do. At night, I check my suitcase again. Besides clothes and a few blood pressure pills, there was one precious item left. An old lighter engraved U.S. Air Force 1970. I held it and smiled. Elaine used to say, that lighter keeps you calm when the world falls apart. Now I knew I needed it again. Before bed, I opened my phone and created a new note title evidence to collect. 1. Bank statements for the last 3 months. 2. House transfer records. 3. Any communication between Marcus and his attorney. 4. Any recordings about me being incompetent. I knew the road ahead wouldn't be easy. I'd lost my house, my money, and nearly my honor. But there was one thing they hadn't taken, an old soldier's will, and this time I wasn't fighting to survive. I was fighting for justice. In the dark, I heard the clock ticking like a countdown. Vern over, the robotic voice cold as a verdict. I checked my jacket pockets, just an empty leather wallet. No credit cards, no ID, no driver's license. My house keys were gone too. Pain shot through my chest. Not from a heart condition, but from an emptiness I'd never known. I remembered the look in Marcus's eyes that morning when he said, Dad, you just need a memory check, don't worry. There was no love in that look, there was calculation, and Renee, his wife, brushed a quick kiss on my cheek, forced a smile. Hope you feel better soon, Dad. I believe they wanted what was best for me. Looking back, it was just a send-off. I pulled my suitcase outside and stopped at the taxi stand. A middle-aged driver with brown skin and sunglasses opened the door. Where you headed, sir? I was quiet for a few seconds. I had no home, no plan. Then a name flashed in my mind. Harold Green, my old battle buddy from Cannes, the one who said, if you ever get in trouble, come to me. I nodded. Fagotville, 304 Lincoln Street. An old friend of mine lives there.